What are we doing?
Oh, take the tour with us around the Channel 9 studio.
Here and
I didn't know where we were.
Pan down
I
for
love that.
emphasis.
I love that.
I thought
Bobby
it was
with
the
a
Red
smooth
Planet or
moves.
something.
Me too.
Well, sometimes the studio seems like it.
See, you never right. You never know where. I mean, it's like, where's Waldo? I had no idea where we were.
Oh, well, welcome to 9 News Now. We know that is for certain. Here at
WAFB
703.
Telecommunications Center.
Is that where we are?
That
Yep,
sounds so much
absolutely.
fancier than what we are.
Well,
That sounds like
We're
you're
fancy.
Yeah.
You're fancy.
Are we? Are we champagne on a beer budget?
I'll show you the duct tape on my microphone.
That's hey, don't.
Hey, but that's
duct
top
tape
of the
and-
line tape right there.
It
Sure
is.
is.
It is.
And
Yes.
who's got the champagne?
I think we're supposed to be the champagne on
Oh,
a beer
okay.
budget. Yes.
Go check the fridge.
Speaking of MacGyvering things, funny story about that.
Oh, boy.
My sister and her friend, they were talking about the show MacGyver, but my sister's friend Christian could not remember the name MacGyver, and so he was thinking they were drinking. He was
Wow.
thinking about it, and he's like, "No, I'm pretty sure it's Godiva. I'm pretty sure it's Godiva." She's like, "I don't think so." He's like, "No, it's Godiva."
We do chocolates and we're escape artists.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. It
absolutely.
makes sense.
Yeah, just grease yourself up with the chocolate and get out of any situation.
Actually, the funny thing is, I thought he was going to accidentally say MacGruber,
Right, which would've
some
made
people,
sense.
yeah, some people confuse
It
those two.
is.
Godiva, he went the other
Godiva.
way.
That
He
is
sure
so
did.
funny. That's like the very first time I went to my don't give me a hard time about this. My
You
urologist.
can't lead into that.
My urologist.
Oh, here we go.
And Dr. Paul Walker here in
Okay.
Baton Rouge. He's great. But I couldn't remember his name, and I
Yeah.
told the lady at the desk, I said, she goes, "Who are you seeing today? We have 10 doctors." I said, "I think it's Paul Mitchell."
Paul Mitchell.
And she put her hand on her hip and just, "Honey, Paul Mitchell, a hair care product. I don't think that's where he's going to be working today."
Oh no!
I'm like, "Okay, stop." True story.
Come on.
Paul Mitchell. It makes
I
for a
don't
funny
think
first
that's where you're gonna
gathering.
be working.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he's left the urologist and no dandruff, no flakes.
I know.
Just a clean
Beautiful
scalp.
head.
solving more than just urology problems.
Oh, my heavens.
Yeah.
Jeez.
See what you got to look forward to, Mr. 51?
But what? Hair
All
care
of
products?
those, all of those kind of appointments.
I've already had them, man. You got to get on those. Absolutely.
Listen.
You're young.
You guys are staying on
so-
top of your
no,
health,
No,
which
here's
is
the
good.
thing.
He really
'Cause
is young.
They moved that back to 45.
Yeah.
A while ago.
Oh, the colonoscopy, yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
and
do
all
you
that.
have that in your family, though?
Yes, we got prostate issues, and
so what are you,
all
a
the
2-year, 3-year cycle?
I'm on a 3-year cycle, just after the first one, and so we'll see. I'm due for mine actually now. I know I need to get in there, but no, it's nothing to game around with, man. Just
No.
getting to do it. But they moved that back to 45
Don't
for that
play
first.
with that, though,
Don't
seriously.
Don't play with
Seriously.
that for that first.
We were just
For
talking
that
about
first
earlier,
one.
you know, the Marybird Perkins and the screenings.
Yeah,
Do that.
that's a great
Go-
opportunity.
Don't do that.
Yes, but kudos to you for actually doing it. Sure, there are age recommendations, but we talk all the time the statistics about men who actually don't get their health care
Yeah.
checked, even though they should, right?
Yeah.
You just don't want to know the results. But we have great care teams in the capital region to help men process all of this, so get checked.
Good friend of mine just died. 41
I'm
years
so
old,
sorry.
colon cancer.
Oh, my goodness.
All in the family.
41.
Yeah, we're doing her funeral on the 23rd at First Church downtown, First Methodist.
41.
I know, so don't mess with that. And I know you don't. You're good. You're good.
Here's the thing. Again, they moved the number to 45.
Yeah.
And so I was 47 at the time, and was starting to arrange this. And hey, look, this is how this works. Insurance company was giving me hell. They're
Oh,
like,
my
we're
goodness.
not really. They hadn't caught up.
Yeah.
And so they were like, I don't know if we can sign off on this, and if you want to do it, it's going to be all completely out of pocket. I'm like, what is wrong with insurance in this country? Health insurance is a freaking racket. And so finally, doctors had the conversations, and they're like, oh, by the way, you didn't see this was moved to 45? And so, yeah, I finally got mine. I was closer to 48.
I'm
Actually,
gritting my teeth. I don't want to talk.
Yeah,
I'm gritting my teeth so
hey,
hard
look,
right
man,
now.
we all see it.
Right.
We all
So
deal
hard
with
right
it.
now.
So.
And that's why whenever we have the opportunity to share about free cancer screenings
Yeah,
like the Live Well
yes.
event, we'll tell you those details in just a bit. Free access to health care.
Yeah.
Because we know not everybody has health insurance, and these screenings can be very expensive,
You're right.
and then the care there and after. So there are great opportunities to take advantage of all of that because we know how expensive and how burdensome some of this stuff could
really
be.
can.
They won't pay for some of these screenings that'll be preventative, but have a heart attack and they'll pay for them to crack your chest open.
Right.
React.
I don't
Matt
like
says
all that.
all the time, reactive. We're not proactive or reactive.
It's just
Okay, shut up, Johnny.
Yeah, there you go. I'm with you. We're all kind of with you. You know what we
Yeah.
need? Nice calm day out on the water.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
now it's shut up, Jared.
No, we need you,
Pretty,
Jared.
it was cool yesterday.
Yeah, no, it really was. And I'm going to kick myself for not mowing the lawn yesterday. I told myself, I said, mow the lawn. I didn't do it.
on.
And now over the next couple of days, you'll be able to do it. It's just going to be really hot out there as temperatures are going to be very close to the 90s. We're not going to get to the 90s today, but give it another day or two. We got a pair of 6s outside right now. It's going to look beautiful, don't get me wrong. And we just saw the full moon. It actually set right over the False River. The 5th full moon of the year, 3rd micro moon of the year, and the final one of the year as well. Meanwhile, today, May 13th, that is our typical or our average first 90-degree day in the Baton Rouge area. March 2nd, that was the earliest. June 10th, that was the latest. And as I said before, we're not going to hit 90 just yet, but in a couple of days, it's all over our forecast. We're not really seeing anything in terms of rain or cloud cover. Now that that upper low is finally pulling off to the northeast and pulling away all of that moisture, whether or not that's going to be a good thing, I'll leave for you to decide, as temperatures are going to soar. We'll get right to the upper 80s for today, then for tonight down to about 69 degrees, and then right back to the heat tomorrow. In fact, the model wants to take us right near 90 degrees. You see the wind particles more tightly packed. Wednesday and Thursday will be breezy. Maybe that'll make it feel a little bit better. That's an idea. Maybe it's better to mow the lawn tomorrow when the winds are kicking up. Meanwhile, we're not going to see much in the way of rain. The next chance of rain, I don't even think I want to call it that, is a 10% chance on Saturday, but it looks like those showers are going to be too far to the north both Saturday and Sunday, so we look like we're going to be unscathed by any kind of rain going right on through to next week. But the humidity, the dew points, they start to creep up Friday, Saturday, Sunday around 75, and you pair that with these temperatures Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that could easily make it feel like triple digits. So it'll be interesting to see what the National Weather Service, how they want to handle that, if they want to issue any kind of heat warning. I don't think they will, but time will tell there. Mostly sunny for today, highs in the upper 80s as we are trending upward. Then for tonight down to 70 degrees, will become partly cloudy. The moon's still big and bright, although the full moon was really last night. Then in the 10-day, there you see the breezy days. Wednesday, Thursday might make it feel a little bit better, but not much in the way of rain. Rain chances few and far between, and it looks like we stay with the 90s for a big part of that 10-day. It is now 7:10. Johnny A. Hopefully the roads are cooperating.
Capital City's doing pretty good this morning, Jared. Thank you very much. We have a good flow of traffic right there at the merge all the way to downtown this morning. Slow right there past College. A little break tap, but not really super slow. And then we've got a little traffic coming in from the west on 10 eastbound. Take you out to the interactive drive time map, kind of show you where some of that traffic is. Widen our shot and you can kind of see overall. And these colors change automatically, and they're very good in doing that. So we have a little slower traffic right there at the intracoastal overpass. Then we take you out toward the Denham Springs area, and that's our normal backup. It's now backed up to Jubin. Right at the Jubin on-ramp, and then at the Range on-ramp right here, and then crossing the Amy River Bridge. Those are your slowest spots on I-12 right now. We do it every single morning. It is WAFB 9 News Now. They do it at 3 in the afternoon, 3:30 in the afternoon, again at 9 at night. A little headline update for you in about 15 minutes. We'll be right back.
Hey, real quick before you get going, how are your taxes coming? Your state taxes, deadline real quick.
This Thursday is the deadline to file your state income tax. Now, the state legislature built in a 6-month extension for those who need it, but if you owe money, that still is due this Thursday.
You know, Superintendent of Breck, Corey Wilson, he is not going to be looking for a new contract. So Breck, they got to find maybe something to do here.
They're meeting today at 5 o'clock today. It's a special meeting to find an interim superintendent on its way to find a permanent superintendent. We'll keep you in the know.
Somebody is stealing vases from a cemetery in Baker. Have you seen this story?
Yeah, the Baker lieutenant there telling us that this has happened multiple occasions.
Yes.
Our team went out to that cemetery there and they found at least 30 different vases stolen. So if you happen to know who may be selling these scrap parts, if you see them pop up on Facebook Marketplace, Baker PD asking you to call them, you can also call Crime Stoppers.
Hey, real quick question. Do you have a will yet? Do you got that scribed out? Do you have some estate planning you'd like to maybe take care of before the eventual happens?
It'll help save a lot of the headache while you're grieving. So the Southern University Law Center is actually holding a wills planning event. They're going to walk you through how to create that will and how to divide up your assets. If you're looking for a link, you have to RSVP. It's happening at the Jewel J. Newman Community Center next Monday, but please RSVP ahead of time. That link's in that story on WAFB.com.
You know, in South Louisiana, we do love ourselves a good parade and a good party, and even more so when it's for something like this.
John Foster coming home for a hometown visit tomorrow. There will be a parade through Addis at 5 o'clock. That concert is going to be at the Bayou Plaquemine Riverfront, 7:30. They're asking you to pack the riverfront.
Yeah, you're right.
You can even come in a boat.
Okay, yeah, they did. That's a great spot to do that.
Yeah,
No, really
it
is.
is.
So that's Wednesday. Coming up on Monday, I want to let you know about this big time Live Well Baton Rouge event. That's coming up Saturday, rather.
It sure is. Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center is going to be at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church doing 4 free cancer screenings. So if you're interested about accessing this, Matt Venezzi's got the details in the 9 News app.
Let's drive the future. We got a couple more days
Come
of this.
on.
Let's raise some money, get yourself in the running for one of these brand new Lexus vehicles, support an incredible, incredible facility.
So it's all about supporting the great causes, right?
Yeah.
The cars are incentives.
Sure.
The one in the middle, that is a new Lexus model.
Brand
It's
new
actually a 3-row luxury SUV.
Whoop.
$50 could get you a chance to win that.
Yeah.
You pay the taxes on the vehicles,
Sure.
clearly. But who doesn't need a new
There you go,
car?
guys.
A
There you
brand
go.
new vehicle.
5 chances for $150.
You're right.
Look at that.
Yes, indeed.
We love this. 15 years we've been doing this with the Children's Hospital, and we've seen it now freestanding. It's in our backyard.
Awesome spot.
Love seeing it every
All
morning.
money stays right here, too. So that's
Love
good.
that. We'll see you in a little bit.
You could be driving a Honda.
Experience the thrill of a new Honda Accord right now from Team Honda. Named a Car and Driver's 10 Best Award winner for the 39th time. Get 2.99% financing for 60 months right now on your new Accord. At Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.